Had this dream a long while ago, be me and my best friend since childhood. Best friend forever, the kind you push into the fire and then jump into it after him. Be sitting in some park. Bench here, sporadic trees, trimmed grass, a pond, newest Chinese APCIFV, birds chirping. We climb a tree, hop onto the top of that chink APC, something like pickerel, but more rearward. And slope turret. He gets in the driver's seat, I get on the gun. Full tank of gas. Full ammo load. 30mm autocannon with APDS, airburst, some heat missiles, smoke grenades, APS, night thermal sighting. You name it, it has it. We take off and drive it forward across the countryside. We reach some small town. 2-story buildings, streets, random parked cars. And Russian T-72 80ths typical Cold War Soviet tanks. Hostile, Soviet tanks. Let's dance. Smoke out, thermals up, load AP, flank off to the side and perforate some rear plates along with engine blocks. Blow some heats. Cool. Roll further into town. Eventually. End up along the river. Thames to be exact. We're in London. Meet some people in grey clothes. Herr Hauptmann tells me, and friend to go and help break through Tommy's barricades at Trafalgar Square. We're in London, that's getting siloed. I ask absolutely no questions because dream logic. Load up airburst and proceed to cook some Tommies. Eventually find myself climbing out of the perfectly operational modern chink APC in the middle of siloed London and stand on top of some watermill. There I saw something. Allied counter-offensive to push Nazis back to the Channel? Air armada of Kampfzeppelins to blot out the sky? A nuke going off in a distance? IDK. But I jumped off the weather wheel into the water and drowned. Far as I know, skinwalkers are mostly a western-southwestern phenomenon. Maybe native cultures in the East had different names for them or interpreted them differently, but from what I can understand, skinwalkers as we know them are mostly western. Be me. Califag. Go in the woods every other weekend. Never see anything weird except for tweakers, only in Mendocino. One day hiking in Sierras with buddy. Sitting on rock in a clearing eating lunch. Friend walks off behind me to go take a shit. Wind picks up a little, blows towards my face. Friend yells, "Hey faggot." Pretty standard greeting between us. Without looking up I ask what's up. Suddenly get weird feeling. Realize the voice came from in front of me. Realize there's a foul smell on the wind. Not mud, blood and copper, more like that gross bog smell you get from lagoons or swamps, or low tide. Never mind, we're 130 miles from the ocean, give or take. Chamber around. Not exactly a Defcon 1 but getting there, thinking maybe I'm just imagining things. Buddy comes running out of woods from direction he came. Says he heard me call him from deeper in the trees while he was shitting. Nope. Flack. Head back to car, leave early. We still hike in those woods regularly, just try and avoid that area. Not gonna let a skinwalker calling me a faggot stop me from partaking in my hobby. Not self-defense from a person but be me, speargun fishing with GF and her brother. She wants to take a break because the goggles she bought were shit and kept filling with water every 5 seconds and she's tired of clearing them. She returns to the boat where her brother is. I stick around because there are big-ass salmon everywhere. Suddenly a tiger shark approaches. Little shit, but he still tries to nip at me. I shove him aside with my free hand. He tries again. Shove him again. Don't know why he's after me, probably aqua rabies or something. Tries a third time, but I get a mild cut on my hand from shoving him away. Figure he smells blood and won't fuck off now. He comes back again more aggressively, so I waste him with my spear gun. As I reel him in, another one shows up. Probably his wife, GF, or gay lover, or whatever. Can just tell it wants to do pic related to me. Instead it fucks off. Resurface. Tell GF and future brother-in-law what happened. They don't believe me. Even after I show them the corpse of my enemy. Be me, late 20s with GF. In love and shit, both shoot guns. Want a place in the country to homestead and homeschool. Go to real estate agent. I'd like to look at houses, please. Okay, what's price range? 150 to 200 seems reasonable. Okay, what do you want? Minimum 5 acres and good bones in the house basically. Where do you want it? Far out there, I hate the city. Okay, click search. Literally nothing shows up. Increase it to 300k, shit shacks as far as the eye fans see. Oh yeah, the immigrants are buying up all properties, developing, and jacking up prices for migrants from Western Central Canada to buy. What did you say? MFW, your family has lived in Nova Scotia for more than 300 years. MFW, you can't buy anything anymore because imports that are here to save our economy. MFW, nobody does a fucking thing to save us. I hike too deep in to encounter those types most of the time. I mostly encounter hunters who are always nice. Though I do have one story. Be me, Hosguns Califag. Hiking in El Dorado National Forest. Anyone who knows the R knows that if you continue up Highway 50 for another 40 minutes you'll reach Tahoe. As I said, I usually only encounter hunters. Saw a couple boomer bird watchers one time who wanted to talk my ear off about my M1 carbine. Cool dudes. Anyways, this one time I had parked closer to the main road in a turnout, was using a borrowed car, and didn't want to take an Accord up a dirt road. Car in sight. Two female hikers approaching, late 20s probably. See their car, silver Prius. See mystery spot sticker from here. Yeah, these women are definitely from the Bay Area. One of their faces sours when she sees my rifle. Don't remember exactly what she said, something along the lines of "what do you need that for?" in a bitchy sort of tone. Put deadly serious expression on my face. Skinwalkers. Continue past them to my car. Try not to laugh at my own autism. Be me, fleet commander escorting American Planetary Trading Company cargo to some new defense platform near Phobos. Fleet made up of the new cruisers made by SpaceX featuring the new sheared axial flow Z pinch fusion engines. Delta V's in the low thousands. Fleet already did transfer burn to set up orbit around Phobos when some fucking marshmallows show up. Must have landed their fleet on Phobos itself. TFW radar picks up 12 fucking bandits out of nowhere. Holy shit. Mind upload. Sensors manage to scan incoming fleet and realize that these motherfuckers are rolling out with not only combustion LOX LH-2 rockets with probably only 8 kilometers per second at most. These stupid motherfuckers got a fucking mass driver. For a fucking engine. What? MP40. I send off a wave of nukes and time it so they start hitting just as my mid-range lasers get in range. Half of them are fucking dead instantly. Other half hail us for mercy. Decide to chuck a few railgun rounds into their hulls where the cabins are and leave 'em for the AYYs. A week later we learn that it wasn't the marshmallows but a mercenary group from the belt somewhere. MFW, we smoked and spaced a bunch of fucking rock fags who came at us with a fucking mass driver. Fucking belters, I swear. Be me, Savanafag. Camping with bros in woods. About 3 a.m, temperature drops and I'm the only one awake keeping the fire alive. Take boots off to warm feet, dry socks. Suddenly hear something snap in the woods, sounded big like a log or a huge branch. Stop moving and listen, hear shuffling in treeline about 100 yards from our area. Grab nugget, shine light out. Two eyes looking at me, looked big enough to be a deer, but looked just like a white figure on its hind legs. Easily 6 feet tall. Shitting myself, start tearing up and shaking out of tension, trying to keep eyes on it. Hear brush move behind me, whirl around, see a squirrel run away. Shine light back out to treeline, see deer hauling ass on all fours in the opposite direction, and to the left of me. Shaking as I look back to my homie, it woke him up too. He saw the same shit as I did. Didn't sleep the rest of the night, left at dawn, and didn't come back for 2 years. Fuck Georgia, never saw any of that when I lived in Texas. Be me 2019. Buying first gun. Chose PX4. It's great. Ask about it here. Barely anyone owns one. Fast forward 2 years. It's talked about on here all the time. It's like $200 more than when I bought it. Feels good. If anyone is on the fence about one, I say go for it. Eats anything I put in it and never ever jams on me. Be me. Roommate lets me use his Xbox One and Gamapus. Play MGSV. First MGS game I've ever played. Didn't know the tranquilizer pistol was his iconic weapon, thought it shot too slowly. First Afghanistan mission, only use NATO service weapon. Didn't like killing, just wanted to grow mother base, so never upgraded lethal weapons. Didn't know you had to upgrade lethal weapons to unlock their non-lethal form. Go through 60% of game using pick related as my main weapon.